My Hero Academia, the most popular modern shonen anime series, has completed its 4th season, and I mean, you should know that already. It ended like 4 weeks ago, and since then we've had several videos on this channel about the next season, My Hero Academia Season 5. One concerning the reasons why they didn't announce a release date, another telling the synopsis and arcs for the new season, another about the redesigns coming to the characters, and I could go on and on. I've made a bunch of videos at this point, but if you leave this video asking a bunch of questions, just check out any of those videos on the channel. And I say this knowing someone out there is going to ignore everything I just said and ask something in the comments like, when's the release date? It happens every time, I don't know why. But for the topic of today's video, we've got some information surrounding Aizawa, which I hinted at in another video, but I'm going to go deeper for this video. Basically, Aizawa is going to become like All Might. Now, what does that mean? Well, things have been going on behind the scenes with Aizawa during the events of the last 2 seasons that we have not seen, and in Season 5, we will see that explored. Now that I say that, I just like to let you know there are no major spoilers in this video, but information is information, so just letting you know. Throughout My Hero Academia, since episode 1, this has been a story about a boy who was told he could not be a hero because of his circumstances surrounding having a quirk. But All Might came along and said,
"You told me you didn't have a power, so when I saw this timid, quirkless boy try to save a life, it inspired me to act."
Yeah, then Deku cried, like, he cried a lot. I know I shouldn't laugh, but it always makes me laugh. But All Might said, "Alright boy, you're going to be All Might Jr." And he passed down his quirk. Well, for Aizawa, the seeds were planted for him 1 season later for him to do the exact same thing when he said, There, are you happy? I use both sub and dub, so nobody freaking complain. In that scene, we saw him with photos of both Deku, who we know is not getting Aizawa's abilities passed down because, well, Aizawa wouldn't care to do that for someone that has All Might's power. But then there was Hitoshi Shinzo. Like Deku, he was told he could not be a hero, and his quirk made it impossible to pass the entrance exam to the hero course, so Aizawa told him, as he saw himself in Shinzo, Aizawa decided to train him in secret in the fighting style he developed that involves the use of his binding cloth. After several months of training, Shinzo is able to make use of this style for the first time in the first arc of Season 5, the Joint Training Arc. At the beginning of this, Shinzo successfully uses his quirk to brainwash someone from Class B and attempts to demonstrate his skill with the binding cloth, but his reaction time is just too slow as he needed to employ the cloth at a much faster rate to make his attacks more effective. This makes Shinzo frustrated because he could not apply much of Aizawa's fighting style to the fight. Aizawa tells him that he would not need to be present if he could already do everything, and says it took him 6 years to master the binding cloth, which is different than the situation with All Might and Deku because Deku still has trouble using 100% of his power, and All Might said that he could use it right from the start. But let me know what you guys think. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I would appreciate it if you left a like before you go. My name's Konjik, and I'll talk to you in the next video.